Hey there, welcome to this episode of Mantra Snacks, little bite-sized snacks for you to chew on for the day. I'm here with the Kisma, and Kisma
Yes.
had a little bit of a rough day today. Tell us what happened.
Oh, my field broke.
No, it was not that much.
It felt like it.
It was painful for you.
See, he's diminishing my feelings over here. Don't do that. Mantra snack number one.
Mantra snack number one.
Yeah, it hurt. I was going to talk about something, and then I changed my mind because someone said no one wants to hear about that. And the rest of the day I spent trying to line up some teachings and webinars and whatever based on stuff that I thought people wanted to hear. And it hurt. Like my body hurt, my mind, my brain. I was completely going in many different directions. It hurt.
It's interesting. So what really happened is just like kind of somebody else infiltrated your head. Like you bought into somebody else's thought.
Yeah.
And it was not congruent with who you are, what you believe, or just what you wanted to say. Like, tell me more.
Yeah, I think it's not congruent with my soul. But here's the thing: the guy might be right. Like, I'd love to talk about soul and spirituality and consciousness and all that, and this is really a fast track to having an amazing life. Like, spirituality doesn't have to be what church you go to, your religion. So the idea of expanded consciousness in a really clean and bright, shiny field and being in alignment with your soul purpose means your life is going to be amazing. However, according to this person who's very, very smart, people don't want to hear that. It's not a safe conversation. Now, he's probably right. But I think the realization for me is I'm not the one to do the covert operation, at least not right now.
Yeah, I think there's a time and place for that. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, you had something in mind. This is what I took away from it, anyway, from my perspective, is you had something in mind that you were lit up about. Mm-hmm. And then it just kind of was like a buzzkill for you.
Yes.
And then you stifled what you had wanted to say and tried to like recreate it and make it something else, and it just didn't really work for you.
Hurt.
Yeah, it hurt.
Yeah.
Like it hurt in your head?
It hurt in my head, it hurt in my body.
Wait. Like, what do you mean, like it hurt? Did you, like a headache, you mean?
I got this ringing in my ears, like my higher self was yelling at me, don't think that way.
Yeah, it is a little bit of a limiting belief, isn't it?
It's a limiting belief, and so I just felt like my whole field kind of went whoop, and then I had other tasks. So I was like, well, okay, I'm not downloading. That's the other thing. Like, usually I download information really fast because of those of you that have studied with us or worked with us, there are different soul energies. So my primary soul energy is divine self-expression. So you can imagine with someone who's got divine self-expression, when they can't download, when they can't see it or feel it or hear it, it's painful.
Yeah.
It's like a cutoff to the Wi-Fi, to the universal mind, because I was not doing what's in alignment with my soul purpose. So when we don't act, speak, be, think in alignment with our higher self, our soul's purpose, the Wi-Fi to source starts to get clogged up, and we have these twisted energetic patterns that make us feel stuck, make us feel like we can't get anything done, make us feel like it's hard. It's not freaking hard. It's easy. But we aren't going about it in the right way, so we make it hard.
Well, it brings in that voice of doubt, it sounds like, and that voice of doubt kind of like scrambles up the signal that's coming through, where when you're clear and you just listen, and for your type, it just filters through you, and then it just comes out in words.
Exactly what it does. And when it can't do that, it's like, what?
Yeah. For other people, it filters out in different ways.
Right, and that's awesome.
It can filter out through, love and compassion. It can filter out through just like creative action, dance,
drawing, art. It can filter out through just being quiet and poised. Like, I'm not saying anyone has to be like me, but whatever your thing is, whatever your soul energy is, you want it to be expressed fully.
Yeah.
And you want to be stepping into it, right? So there's 8 different soul energies. We actually have an opportunity. If you want a soul energy reading, you can apply for that. What is it? sourcemovement.com/soul. sourcemovement.com/soul. We're doing a few free soul energy readings. It's really fun. But when you figure out what yours is, we figure that out for you. We help you to verify. Then you want to be in that, right? That's when you're like power. That's when it's easy. That's when things happen.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about for a second how you turned it around, because we're better now.
Yeah. So we're on the way to Vedanta Study Group, and Nick is like, he's the loving partner of, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. And I'm like, it's not going to be okay. I don't really like to be like, I want the answer when I'm feeling like this. That's me. I want the answer. So I was like, you need to stop looking at your phone and do something here. Like, do some of your magic. And you asked me 2 questions.
Yeah. Before we get into that, though, I just want to say I was trying to give you some space.
Yeah.
To process and to just kind of.
It's not what I wanted. I wanted it fixed.
Yeah, and I didn't know that it was time for fixing. So my bad. But when you said just fix this, then I helped.
It,
I
yes.
was like, okay, I can help. And what was the first question I asked?
I believe the first question was, or the most.
What happened? I asked him.
Yeah, what happened? Well, I listened to this person. He's like, oh, well, I listened to him too. He's really smart. But I took it this way. So.
Yeah, we had very different takes on it and relationships to the conversation. But and then really the next question, which was really important, was like, where did you stop?
Yeah, that was the big piece. Where did I stop in my creation, in my thought flow, in believing what I was going to talk about, and my download from the universal mind? Where did I stop?
Yeah, and that was pretty much it.
And that's it. It's like immediately I just went, boom. It's like it broke. The stuff broke around my field and just dissolved. And I was like, oh, I'm much better.
Yeah.
That's how it works. Pretty cool.
Yeah, and we got a little veggie grill and everything's all better.
We got veggie and we have bundt cakes. So can we
So for everybody,
wrap this up so I can eat my bundt cake?
If you want to eat your bundt cake.
Probably won't eat it till tomorrow, though.
So for everybody out there, first thing is just...
It's mantra snacks, so I can talk about food.
Yeah,
okay,
it's mantra snacks.
Yeah.
So first thing for everybody out there is just ask yourself, like, if you're feeling like frustrated or confused or like doubtful or just like, it's just like things are just stopped up for whatever reason, in a mental, emotional, I mean, maybe in a physical way. Besides that, if you're feeling that way, like, just ask yourself, like, what are you not hearing? What are you not listening to in yourself? Like, that's most important. Just listen. Like, listen. The voices in your head, just make sure you're listening to the right one.
Yeah, listen to the right voice.
Right, but the information is coming through. That's a subtle voice that comes through.
Right.
And then from there, take an action. Like, take an action based on that, not based on what everybody else thinks or what everybody else is telling you. Listen to yourself and take an action based on that, and you'll have way better results. Can we refine? Can there always, can there continue to be growth and expansion from there? Absolutely. It doesn't mean you have to shut out everything else. It just means, like, put it in its right place.
Right.
And things will flow so much easier. So thanks for sharing there, Kisma. Sorry that you had a rough day, but
it's a better day now.
I'm glad that we're doing better now. So for everybody out there, go ahead and listen. Take a powerful action. If you want to know a little bit more about yourself, then go to sourcemovement.com/soul and check it out there. And we will see you next time.
Much love. Namaste.
Namaste.